Man, what's going on, YouTube? We back at it again with another banger video. As you can see by the title, bro, we shooting the RXM, and then I'm gonna do a brief, I ain't gonna say brief review. It might be a long-winded review at the end, but what we gonna be doing, I'm gonna be putting over 100 rounds through it. I got a bunch of magazines loaded up. This is the firearm. What I'm gonna be shooting it with is straight ballpoint ammunition, no hollow points. What we got up top is the Hollow Sun 507 CX2. Got the TLR7 Streamlight, and I am rocking it in the Alien Gear OWB drop leg holster. I don't know if that's in frame or not, but that's what we rocking. So I'm not gonna be doing too much talking right now. I'll be doing most of the talking on the deep dive at the end. So let's get some shooting in and let's get to it. All right, during the testing of this firearm, I'm gonna be shooting Glock mags only, nothing but Glock mags. I would never run the P mags in here. The only way I'm doing that is probably just, you know, shooting around or whatever, but straight Glock mags. Let's get into it. Glock mag with a +2 Terran tactical extension. So far, so good. Glock OEM mag, 17 round. Lock back, guys. I'm not gonna lie, Ruger, y'all got something going on, man. Let's continue. We got a 15 rounder and a 17 rounder. I'm running both of them. This is kind of like, I ain't gonna say a torture test, but we seeing how this thing do straight out the box, no lubrication, none of that stuff, just straight shooting. Mag done. God, man, this thing is, oh, it's nice. All right, we got a 17 round and 15 round OEM with a Terran Tactical +5. We're gonna run that one first. Y'all, so far so good. This thing is getting hot, but hey, that's why we gotta run it, man. We gotta run it and see how reliable this firearm is. Let's go. All right, y'all, I've seen everything I absolutely need to see with this firearm. This was straight continuous, basically rapid fire with this, and it has held up great. But I'm gonna save the talk for the tabletop view. I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, fellas, man, we back in the usual format, man. Listen, I love doing my breakdowns on this tabletop view, bro. It's just like my favorite way to do things, man. I don't know, I just feel more in my zone. But as you can see by the footage, bro, this thing shot absolutely magnificent. Look, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm happy as hell about this firearm. I mean, it did everything I needed it to do. It checks off all the boxes. I'm gonna get into the specifics in a second, but before we do that, you know, we got to go with the scent of the day, and this is Diamond by Sentiment. If you ever heard of the Baccarat Rouge Cologne 540, listen, bro, it's one of those, they call it an iconic scent or whatever. It costs a lot of money. It's like $300 some for the cologne. Got this from Sentiment for about like 40 bucks, and bro, it smells just as good, and it lasts, I say, roughly about 6 hours before, you know, you might need to reapply. But really great scent. You know, I got to give y'all a good scent dang to every video if I can. But yeah, that's a good one. Enough of that. Let's get back to the Ruger. Listen, bro. Number one, I ain't gonna lie, bro. And I honestly hate to say this. I hate to say this because, let me fix this angle a little bit. I hate to say this because I'm a Glock boy at heart. I always will be a Glock boy. But dude, this gun, I can't lie. You know, as much as I just, oh, Glock, Glock, Glock. You know, I ain't shot it as much as my Glock, but bro, just the way it feels, the quality, like it feels like a very quality pistol for this $399 price. Bro, it feels great and it feels just as good as it shoots. Like, I mean, yeah. It, like, as far as the hand, the way it feels, it shoots just as good. You know, it's not one of those things where you pick up this gun, it's like, oh man, like, okay, it feels good. It feels better than a Glock in hand. Bro, it shoots just as good as it feels in hand. The recoil management, it was really good. I didn't feel like the gun was flipping up too far or anything like that. All the shots, everything snapped back down on target pretty much every time. Unless my grip may have loosened up a little bit, but other than that, everything was good. My optic stayed on. I gotta talk about this optic too, but optic stayed on, nothing flew off. TLR stayed intact. Let's get to this, bro. I can't wait any longer to talk about this shit. Listen, number one, firearm is clear. Nothing is in the magazine. Now, I ran all Glock OEM magazines, with some of them having a +2 or +5 on it, right? Every last one of those mags I ran through, the slide lock back, which is a major plus for me, having that to lock back. I'm not gonna lie, on some of my Terran Tacticals, on my 19, the slide did not lock back. I'm not saying that's a bad thing because that is a aftermarket part. All I'm saying is with the RXM, they lock back every time on all of them. My Glock 19, I run a +5 Terran Tactical, it does not lock back ever, like at all, not even a chance. Maybe that was from me riding the slide, I don't know, but they never have locked back, but it locks back with this, which is a plus for me. Now, let's get into this, bro. I'm going to get into this grip angle in a second. But, bro, this trigger, I ain't going to lie. I'm not going to lie. My Glock trigger on my 19 is cool. Hold on. Let me go ahead and clear my 19. All right. The 19 is clear. This trigger, this is a 5-year-old trigger. This thing has been broken in. It got thousands of rounds through it. So, everything is broken in on this 19. It's super crispy and it's super light. I ain't gonna lie. Glock triggers get better as time goes on, as you shoot more and more and more. But this is 5 years of wear and tear on this thing. And now this trigger is, I ain't gonna lie, it's super light. Like, it feels great. Like, it feels really good, okay? With that being said, out the box, this trigger didn't feel the best. It just didn't. Out the box when I first got it. It took some years before this thing got broken in really good, because I don't shoot 2,000 pistol rounds a year. I'm not that type of person. Like, you know, I go to the range like a normal, regular, everyday person. I'm not that big into it where I'm shooting thousands of rounds, you know, in the span of a month or two. That's just not me. This trigger, dry firing, I was like, you know what? It feels pretty good. Feels okay, right? When I shot this gun live fire, bro, it felt like a totally different trigger. It don't even feel the same. It feels 10 times better. Look, I'm not trying to glaze the gun too hard. I'm trying not to, because it's still early. But I gotta keep it a buck. Like, bruh, all right, I'm just gonna be honest. It felt, shooting this gun, it felt better than shooting my 19, bro. It just did. It just did. Overall, it felt better than shooting my Glock 19, which is like my main pride and joy when it comes to pistols. And I'm gonna give you a couple reasons. Number one, the trigger, like, no, it's always gonna be better triggers out there. But as far as a carry trigger, the way it's made, it's a nice flat. It's flat right there on the trigger. Nice flat surface. And when you get to that wall, it just breaks. It breaks really, really crispy. And I enjoy it. Reset is nice. Yeah, I love it. But this is the kicker, bro. This grip angle. I've had a 2011 before. I sold my 2011. Let me get these shades out of the way, man. This is my range shades and my range ears and stuff. I just got it here for the aesthetic. But anyway, I sold my 2011 because of the reliability issues of it. I was tired of the jams and all that. But everybody knows what a 2011 grip angle feels like and looks like. This grip angle reminds me of that 2011. I may be wrong about it, but that's how it felt. Like, it felt like holding my Prodigy. Like, when I hold this, the grip angle feels like I'm holding my 2011 for real. I ain't gonna lie. And I don't know why, but that's how it feels. It's like whatever they did, bro, they improved the grip angle like a mug, bro. And so it's like with Glocks, if you don't own a Glock, you don't know. But now listen, Glock, hey, don't get it fucked up. The Glock is still gonna be, number one bedside and stuff like that. Like, yeah, shit hit the fan, I'm still going with my 19. Don't get it messed up. But if you ever own a Glock, when you present the weapon, you kind of have to tilt down a little bit. I don't know if that was in frame, but when you put it up to your eyes, you kind of got to tilt a little bit due to the grip angle. I don't know what it is, but it's like you can't hold it just straight. You got to tilt down a little bit. If you ever had a Glock, you know that. Unless you got an Optic. Bro, with this, the way it presents, there is no tilt. When I pick up, I'm there, all right? When I pick up, I'm there. You don't have to tilt. I don't have to adjust my angle when I pull this firearm up to my eye. And that is that's just a fucking major plus. Also, the beaver tail, very nice beaver tail. Feels really good in the hand. You got to worry about no slide bite with this thing. But y'all saw how it shot, bro. This thing shot 100% reliable, not a hiccup at all. I ran it dry, no lubrication or anything like that. Reloads, like I said before in another video, was a breeze on the basis of this flared out mag wheel. I absolutely love it. So yeah, man, like for me right now, yeah, bro, I would say get you one of these, bro. Go ahead and get you a Ruger RXM, especially if you don't want to spend the money on a 19. This seems like a really good built pistol. It feels quality. I don't know how they got it down to a $399 price point. I don't know. Maybe we'll know in the future. But as of right now, bro, this is your best bang for your buck. You're looking for a modular pistol. It takes Glock mags, which is the most reliable mags out there for any striker fire pistol. Glock mags are just it. It comes with the universal optic system, so I'm actually gonna get into that in a second. You can mount your light. The trigger's good, and then they got all these frames that's about to come out for it, and so that's another plus. You can mix and match your frames and things of that nature, bro. This is a good pistol. I'm happy about this purchase. But let's get into this Hollow Sun real quick. The Hollow Sun, it held up, but I noticed this since day one with this Hollow Sun. It always loses zero. So I'm not running this for carry. The Hollow Sun that I have on my Glock 43X, if I have that over here, hold on 1 second, fellas. Yeah, all right. So the Hollow Sun that I run on my Glock 43X is the EPS carry. This optic has never lost zero. I paid $330 for this optic, so I expect it to run properly, but this thing has never lost zero. I absolutely love this optic. But what I'm gonna do, like I said, I got a bunch of different optics. I'm gonna take my Sally Chameleon, and I'm going to put that on here because that thing has ran reliable on my dagger since I got it. I've done drop tests with it. It never lost zero. It's a nice big open window. And that's the one I'm gonna run on here. So this will be the last time you see the Hollow Sun on the RXM. Next it'll be the Sally Chameleon. But I do if Sally, hey, y'all watch this video, y'all want to send me out that Sally X Wolf Pro optic, hey, mess with your boy. I do a review on it. Y'all sent me out one before, so shoot, let's collab again. I might email y'all and see if we can get that going. But yeah, I'm gonna run the Sally Chameleon on it, so y'all gonna see that from now on. But yeah, man, once again, bro, this is it. Oh, and also this ran in my Alien Gear drop leg holster. Hold on, let me grab that. All right, so this is my Alien Gear drop leg holster. This is what I run as far as like OWB. So, you know, shit hit the fan scenario, whatever. I'm running this this system right here. This is a really nice holster. You can run it without the drop leg thing. You can just take this holster and put it up here and run it dead on the hip. But I like the drop leg feature. It's the most comfortable. And one thing I was like, hold on, it's fitted for the TLR7. And I was like, I wonder if it'll fit in here, because you know this is made for a Glock with a TLR7. And you bet your ass that motherfucker fit right in there. Snug as a bug, just like the Glock. So yeah, and then with the Alien Gear, you hit that button, comes out, and I mean, it fits perfect. Look at that. Perfect retention, enough clearance for the optic, bro. Yeah, dog. We in there, man. We in there, bro. Solly, not Solly, Ruger. Boy, y'all did y'all one with this, man. I haven't been this excited about a pistol since I bought when I first got my Prodigy, getting my first 2011. And I ain't gonna lie, it let me down in the end. It did. But, you know, because all the failures to feed and eject and stuff like that. But far as the excitement, being excited about a handgun, this did it for me, and it only cost me $399. On top of that, it did it. It got me excited again, man. And yeah, man, I think you should buy one. Maybe buy two. Nah, I ain't gonna say buy two, but yeah, bro, you should definitely get one. It's a great handgun. If you're used to Glocks, you're definitely gonna like this. You might like it even better than your Glock. I'm not saying you'll put it over your Glock. I'm not saying that, but because look, this Glock is beautiful, right? I mean, look at that thing. It's beautiful. It's set up perfectly. Magwell, TLR, all that good stuff. All the bells and whistles, man. It's a beautiful handgun. It shoots well. I shoot it well. It'll never be replaced by. I don't know. I don't think I ever replace this handgun for anything else. But like I said, the trigger is great on this now. But yeah, let's put that away, because this video ain't about the Glock. But you know, you got to give its credit. But yeah, this will be in the EDC rotation, 100%. Especially going out of town. On the basis of it cost me $399. If I were to lose a pistol, yeah, if I had to lose a pistol, I'll lose that, because I can replace that $399 like that, versus having to pay upwards of $600 almost for a Glock. I'll be a lot less hurt losing this, you know. And when I say lose, I mean like possibly getting stolen. I don't think that's gonna ever happen, because I actually carry. But if it were to happen, you know, hey, I'm out of town, something happened, it might be a self-defense situation or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You out of state, but you in a, you know, legal carry state, self-defense happen, you know, you're gonna have to give that gun up. I gotta give up my Glock, give up the Ruger. I think I give up the Ruger, you feel me? Because I can buy another one, you know, if I want to go ahead and buy another one while I wait to get my gun back. You know, I'm just giving a crazy scenario. But that's what that price point allows me to do. I got the what's the word I'm looking for, fellas? The mental clarity to know, like, okay, I can get another one of these with ease, man, if something ever happened, because it don't cost that much. But yeah, bro, I know I'm doing a lot of yapping, but God, oh man, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I swear that I love it, man. Ran the 17 round mags, 17s, all that, bro. I ran all these mags, man, and these are gonna be my 4 carry mags for this. Of course, you know, we got the hollow points, +2 with this one. But how I like to run things, if you didn't know, I keep it real simple. I run a mag, a flush mag. I don't run with mag extensions. I just don't. You gonna get the most reliability out of your flush mag, so I run with my flush mags. All right, backup mag in the pocket usually is either gonna be something with a mag extension or a 17 round mag. For me personally, I got a 17 round mag in the pocket. All right, that's backup mag. Then I know this is a bit much, but then I have 2 other mags either in the car or in my car bag. That's just how I like to do. I like to run with 4 mags, and I do the same thing with my Glock 43X. With that one, I usually run about 3 mags. You know, just doing my day-to-day stuff, going to work, going to the gym. I'm running my Glock 43X, and I got 3 mags. You know, I got one in my pocket, one in the gun, one sitting in the car. But anytime I have, you know, if I was carrying my Glock 19 and now the Ruger XM, yeah, 4 mags, it's a must. So yeah, once again, one in there, one in the pocket. Well, actually, this one in the pocket, 2 in the car. You know, you gotta have some mags on you, man. You just never know. And yep, this is the holster that I have it fitted in. Really nice holster, good retention, not coming out. Yeah, man, that's it, bro. That's it. Ruger XM. It's a go. You heard it here first on Deuce TV. I know this was very long-winded, but you know, that's how I like to do things. This is the ammunition that I ran. Monarch 9mm Luger 115 grain. No crazy ammunition. We ran this stuff. But yeah, bro. Yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. Listen, I do want to touch up on this before I get you boys out of here. So I had somebody comment, and he was like, hey man, we want to see a rifle. He said, I want to see a rifle build series. And I know I've been talking about that months and months ago and things of that nature, but listen, that will be the next project for this channel. I'm not saying that's gonna be the next video, but it's gonna be the next project. I've already priced some things out. I found a BCM upper that I really like. It's a 11.5-inch barrel. I was gonna go 16-inch, but I like the 11.5, and so I'm gonna do 11.5. I'm probably gonna do it's either gonna be an Aero Precision or a PSA lower, but more than likely it's gonna be an Aero Precision lower. BCM upper 11.5, and it does have the quad rail because I'm going for that Mark 18 look without paying the Mark 18 money. You feel me? I'm gonna have a nice quality optic, and everything will be good, man. BCM is great stuff. I priced it out. I'll be right up under $1,000 for that upper. And then the completed lower that I want is matter of fact, that completed lower gonna be even less than that because I'm gonna put a pistol brace on it. So it'll probably be around like 2 something for the Aero Precision completed lower. So I'm gonna do that. I might put my own personal trigger in there. I might go Geisley trigger or something. Nice quality optic. Put me a nice light, nice grip, and we're gonna call it a day, man. I'm gonna make it a whole build series. But I do have some things coming for my dagger. I got a new firing pin on the way for that, so that's gonna be back to life. And I also have a flat black +5 Terran Tactical for this firearm. I'm gonna replace the gold Terran Tactical that I got with the flat black, and that will be another one of my pocket mags or something like that for this firearm in particular. But yeah, man, this is the Ruger RXM, bro. I hope y'all liked the video. I hope you made it to the end and listen to me ramble all the way through. But yeah, bro, I'm excited for this RXM, bro. If you don't have one and you're thinking about doing it, bro, I'm telling you right now, go ahead and do it. You heard it here first once again. But like I always say, y'all boys stay strapped, stay blessed, and I'm gonna see you in the next video, man. Peace.